The gear doesn't make the musician. If you're waiting for another microphone or another MIDI keyboard or a beat pad or a new camera to actually start putting in work and doing what you need to be doing, you're just fucking procrastinating still, bro. You're not investing in yourself. All those things will come with time. When you can actually afford it and the business is paying for it, and you realize that the more gear you get, it doesn't effectively make your music better. You know, objectively, it doesn't really make anything better. You just have something new that you have to learn how to use that you didn't need before in your process, and you were doing just fine, right? Or as soon as you get it, you have another piece of equipment that's going to complicate the process and make you realize, wait, I still don't know how to do the thing I actually needed to learn how to do. I was just distracting myself. And now you're further behind because that's less money you can invest in the business, invest in yourself, invest in advertisement, invest in actually level up the fucking business, bro. Like, what are we even talking about? You want a fancy camera or a fancy microphone, and you're not even using the microphone or the camera you have? Most of my best videos have been filmed on my phone. This is my phone. Nobody gives a shit. And if they do that much, they're your wrong person. If they're going to judge you based on just like the fucking first impression of how polished something sounds, it's not really working in your favor, my guy. Especially with where things are headed with AI and the fact that somebody can generate a song on Suno with a fucking prompt in 2 seconds. What are we even talking about? You need to refine your craft. The craftsman isn't defined by his tools. He's defined by how well he knows how to use them. The more shit you get, you're just further behind. You're just fucking lying to yourself. You're picking up more than you can even chew because you can't even chew what you have right now. You know what you need to be doing. The fucking work, bro. How are you gonna expect to fucking make more polished songs if people don't even care about the songs you fucking put out now? How are you gonna expect to make more polished videos if nobody gives a shit about the videos you make now? You haven't been giving them a reason to. So why the fuck are you gonna level up the quality to give it to nobody? Nobody gives a shit. And that's something I have to wrestle with myself. The second you fucking allow yourself to just create freely and not worry about the numbers and just let shit fall where they may, and then after a couple months or a month or so, whatever your process is, you pay attention to the data and you see what's working. I'm not talking every single fucking post, bro. Like, give it some time. Put in some fucking work. Write some fucking records. Get to song 62. And then start talking about your favorites and learning which one worked and which one helped you actually vocalize what you needed to say the most or what feels more authentic to you. Like, you need to fucking put in some reps before you even come close to having that conversation with yourself. So, if we're talking about reps here, why the fuck are you buying more shit? Why are you buying more equipment? Why are you buying that? I've been guilty of this in the past too, bro. The further along I've gotten in my career, the easier it has become to do the work because I've fallen more and more in love with the process, and I've realized that the only good things come from the work. The only thing I should be focused on is the fucking work, because that's the only thing that moves the needle. So it's like, man, use what you have. Use what you have. You obviously need to fucking hear this because you're still listening and you clicked on the video. Like, use what you have. Use your phone, use your earbuds, walk your ass into a Walmart or a Sheetz or a grocery store and buy yourself some cheap ass earbuds. Use the phone that you have. The resources are available. You're running out of excuses, my friend. You're running out of excuses. At this point, you're just robbing yourself of your own potential and what you actually want to be doing. It takes work to get there. What you're focused on in your head is like step 300. You got to fucking take the first 299 when nobody's watching. And if you're not willing to do so, you don't fucking love it. You don't want it bad enough. So stop bitching to people about it. Just accept that you're gonna fucking stay in the same place for the rest of your damn life. If you're complaining about where you're at and everything's, oh, poor me, but you're not actually doing what it takes to get what you want and what you think the gear will accomplish, you're just shooting yourself in the foot, bro. I implore you, do better for you. You're gonna look back in 5 years and realize that the beauty is in the work. The beauty is through the process. You become a new person on the other side of what you learn and what you implement and how you can use what you have. The ability to get fucking scrappy and use what you have and stop making excuses. Because I promise you, somebody out there is working harder than you are, and they have less than what you have. They don't give a fuck. They just want it more than you do. Are you going to let them take it? Don't get me wrong. Nobody can take away from... There's enough for everybody to eat. Nobody can take away from your piece of the pie. But if you never go and get your piece of the pie, nobody else is going to fucking serve it up for you. They're going to be like, alright, you don't want to eat? Enjoy, I guess. Like, cool. Just a thought. Love, man. Take care.